Welcome to Stampin Fun Friday. This week I have a graduation money card. I've been doing a lot of them on my blog this week, and this particular one I made several of, and I used the Papertrey Enjoy the Ride stamp set plus this coordinating die. These are all from papertreyinc.com. So the first thing I did was take some white cardstock and run it through my Sizzix Big Shot using the Papertrey ink die. And what you do is you use your file or the multi-purpose platform there as is, put one of your clear cutting pads on there, the die, your paper, then the other clear pad, and run it through your machine. Super, super easy. Okay, I'm going to take some Black Memories ink now. And I'm going to take the outline stamp for this little card. You can see the index sheet here showing all the shapes that come with that stamp set. So I put that on an acrylic block, and I'm going to ink it up with Black Memories ink, and then I'm going to stamp that right on my die cut shape. It's really easy. So just making sure I have that lined up correctly, press that down real good so I get good ink coverage. I'm going to pop that off there, and you can see the perfect stamped little die cut. I just think this is so fun. It saves so much time for cutting out your images. They have all kinds of really cute stamp sets with coordinating dies there, and I just want them all. So I'm going to take the inside portion now of the card, and I'm going to ink it up with some Stampin' Up! Ink called Crushed Curry. It's a really great yellow color. So I'm going to line that up again and press that down right over that first outline stamped image. Make sure I press it good so I get full coverage over the entire image. And there's what it looks like. Isn't that fabulous? So super easy. The next thing I'm going to do is take some Pacific Point blue ink from Stampin' Up! And then this Papertrey ink stamp set comes with a whole bunch of little tiny phrases that you can stamp right in that little license plate, or, you know, for that little car. And so I stamped College Bound on these, since these particular cards are going to be graduation cards for high school kids. I also poked little holes there where the tail lights go and placed some rhinestone brads just for a fun touch. I thought the background of my die cut mini card was a little plain, so I am taking this Stripes Cling Background stamp from Hero Arts, and I'm going to ink it up with Versamark ink. I did this on my card from Wednesday to the Hero Arts video and card set. Same technique. I just put Versamark ink on it, and then I'm just going to press my card onto the stamp. I do this a lot so that I can kind of see better where exactly I'm stamping, and then I'll just press it real good to get the ink coverage. I'm going to ink it up again, just kind of there on one side. The whole thing doesn't need to be inked up. Then I'm just going to see where that last line I stamped previously was. Now lay that down again and press it in to get the rest of the front of the card stamped. There's what it looks like. And it's really a subtle look, but I like how it looks on the finished card. I also die cut that little road or street, I guess, using the silhouette, and wrapped some ribbon around one end and tied it in a bow. Just thought that went well with the little car theme, and it gave me a good place to stamp my greeting. So I'm going to stamp everything using a clear embossing ink from Ranger, and then I'm going to emboss them with some American Crafts Zing embossing powder. So this is the congratulations, also from the same Papertrey ink Enjoy the Ride stamp set. And I shouldn't have put that ribbon on my little street, so I just slipped it off real quick. I can put it back on when I'm done stamping. So I'll stamp that really quick. And then I'm going to take some of the red embossing powder, American Crafts embossing powder, and I'll heat set that for my first part of my sentiment. Once I have that all embossed, I'm going to take You Did It, and I'm going to stamp that right underneath the congratulations, and I'm going to use some white American Crafts Zing embossing powder for it. I keep my embossing powder in these plastic containers just because it makes cleanup so much easier. Jennifer McGuire does that a lot, and I got the idea from her. I just thought that was, it's a nice time saver and keeps the mess contained. I'm going to add some foam dots to my little car, and then I thought that the border needed just a little something more, so I'm just punching a scallop edge out of some scrap red cardstock using a Fisker's border punch, and then I'll just adhere that along the top of my little street. Once I've done that, it's time to adhere my little street and with the greeting to the front of my card. And the last thing I'm going to do is adhere that card with the foam adhesive. So a really simple and fun way to create a money envelope. This should be the last of my graduation cards for this year. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.